Today, your one-day floor has 6 full-time installation crews working across our service area. We've completed thousands of projects, earned an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and built a reputation that brings us customers from word-of-mouth referrals every single day. But you know what hasn't changed? The problems that families face when they first call us.
Your one-day floor.
Let me tell you about the conversations I have almost every day. A homeowner calls and says, "Lee, I've been thinking about doing something with my garage floor for years, but I don't know where to start." Or, "We never use the basement because it's too cold and damp down there." These aren't just floor problems. These are quality of life problems. When I walk into a home for an estimate, I can predict exactly what I'm going to find. Cold concrete floors covered in oil stains, tire marks, and dirt that never seems to come clean, no matter how hard you scrub. I see cracks starting to form, maybe small ones now, but they're spreading. I'll notice that musty smell that comes from the basement and absorbing moisture and chemicals year after year. But here's what breaks my heart about this whole situation. You're not just losing a garage or a basement, you're losing 400, 500, sometimes 600 square feet of your home. Space that you paid for, space that could be adding value to your family's home every single day. Think about it. If you've got a 2,000 square foot house and a 500 square foot garage, that concrete floor is making 25% of your home feel unwelcoming. I meet families all the time who tell me they dream of having a workshop or a home gym or a clean place where their kids can play when the weather's bad. But they look at that concrete floor and think it's impossible. They think that's just how garages and basements are supposed to be. Shelly Smith told me she lived in her home for 23 years and never went into the cellar. 23 years. That's like having a whole extra room in your house and having it boarded up and forgotten about. But here's what really gets me. Most people think that that's how concrete floors are. They think they have to live with stains, the cracks, the cold, uncomfortable feeling. They think if you want a nice floor, you have to tear out the concrete and start over, which could cost thousands of dollars. Now, as your one-day floor has grown, we have to really think about how we serve our customers. We've got 6 full-time installation teams, but every single person is our employee, not a subcontractor, not some guy we hired for a week, our employee. That means when Mike, Tommy, or any of our other certified installers show up at your house, they're representing our company, our standards, our reputation. They've been background checked, they've been trained not just how to install floor coatings, but how to treat your home and your family with respect. Why do we call ourselves your one-day floor? Because we believe that transforming your home shouldn't take weeks or months of disruption. Our mission is simple. We show up in the morning with everything we need. We work efficiently and professionally all day. And by evening, you have a completely transformed space that you can start enjoying immediately. One day of work, decades of protection, and a lifetime of better living. That's not just in our name, that's our promise to every family we serve. You deserve better than cold, stained, cracked concrete taking up valuable space in your home. You deserve floors that make every area feel welcoming, that protect your investment, and let you use your whole house the way it's meant to be. And that's exactly what we're here to provide.
Your one-day floor.